Good morning, you guys. It is Sunday fun day, and it's August 21st. I'm in my always hungry shirt because we're in a contest prep. If you guys don't know, my name is Savannah Sharp. I am right now a bikini bodybuilder and I am training for NPC Nationals, 14 weeks away. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my prep updates. Okay, well, today we're gonna do a mini meal prep. And why I say mini is because I'm only meal prepping for today, Monday, and Tuesday. I am not meal prepping for the rest of the week because I am going on vacation. So what I'm gonna do is tilapia. Let me get some tilapia for you. Okay, so I got some tilapia. It was in frozen bags and they come in these little, like, I don't know, vacuum sealed packs. So I know that 2 of those packs equals 1 serving. It's about 2.5 ounces per little 2-pack. I need 5 ounces per meal 3 times a day. So I need 6 packs a day times today times Monday times Tuesday. So I need 3 days worth of 6 packs. So I need 18 fillets to be cooked, ready to go. I might just do 20 just to make sure I have enough. What I'm gonna do is set the oven to 400 degrees or 425. I'm gonna set the oven to 425 degrees, and then what we're going to do is get some baking trays. We're gonna lay aluminum foil. I'm going to spray, season all the good things with my tilapia, get those ready to pop into the oven. Just so you guys can see. Okay, so just so you guys can see what I'm doing, I have my baking tray right here, and I'm going to on top of the tray. Is we're gonna have a little bit of just like pink Himalayas and salt all over. Salt. We're gonna have some pepper. And my personal favorite, this is the kicked up chicken seasoning. Okay, so now that the fish has been seasoned, what we're gonna do is actually spray it just a little bit so it gets crispy on top with some olive oil. Just a nice little like spray. And then this is the secret and the trick so your fish doesn't dry out. Put an additional layer of aluminum foil on top of your tilapia. So when it's in the oven cooking, it stays moist. And that's something that you can do for chicken, fish, whatever meat. And it is ready to go in the oven. Okay, so while our tilapia is cooking, it's gonna take about 30 minutes, so about 15. You could flip it if you wanted to. I normally don't flip it, and I just put it in the oven for about 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how done you like your fish. I usually like to make my fish pretty done because no one wants to eat undone fish. Next, I'm going to, I make some turkey. Actually, okay, no, I'm not gonna make any ground turkey. I have some lean beef that I need to get rid of, so I'm gonna cook this. This is not for me. I'm gonna make it for my boyfriend. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to baggie and weigh out all my protein powder. I've already done so for my trip. So what I like to do is I like to take gallon-sized Ziploc bags, put everything inside of a Ziploc bag that I need. So I am leaving for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So I need 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so luckily I have all my stuff for my trip. I'm gonna put this in a baggie. Okay, so I'm gonna put these all in a gallon Ziploc bag. Why I do that is because it's a powder and I don't wanna take the powder in a carry-on, so I'll put it in a checked bag. And I just like it to be organized and neat. So like all my powders and supplements, so when I'm traveling, they're gonna go inside of here. I have I'm gonna take BCAAs, but I don't really like taking the entire container. I only wanna take what I need, because like I could take my entire jug. Like I could take this entire jug if I wanted to, but why? Like this is heavy, it takes up space in your luggage. Only take what you need, and I'm gonna baggie it so I have exactly the amount that I need for each day. Last time I also used a little Tupperware thing. I might try to get rid of this. This is leftover BCAAs from my last trip. I might just use this. I think I have enough in there, and see if I can get rid of some BCAAs. I'm probably not gonna bring any carbs or anything like that. I have some protein, or I probably will. I think I'll eat these before I leave. I always try to eat all my groceries before I go on a trip. The only thing I might not eat is the rice cakes, so I might bring these. I don't know. I'm kind of playing it by ear, and I'm pretty casual about this trip because all I really ever eat is protein, vegetables, and a very minimal amount of carbs. So I never worry about bringing carbs with me because that's the easiest macro to find. It's really the protein that's the hard part. So like having a good source of lean meats, that's the hard part. If this was a trip where I didn't have a microwave, I would have meal prepped everything for the entire week. I would have took this tilapia, I probably would have baggied it, froze it. So same things, I would have put it in little baggies like this, not Tupperware when I'm traveling, because if I do take food with me, like meat, I put them in plastic baggies because I can throw it away once I eat it, so I don't have to take a whole bunch of clunky silverware with me. And then I would meal prep it like the Sunday before I go on the trip that week, keep whatever I need in the fridge except for the day of travel. So like let's say you're traveling for a show on Thursday, which is pretty common. That Sunday I normally meal prep everything, and then I'll freeze part of it, and I will only not freeze what I'm gonna eat on the travel day for Thursday because it's obviously not gonna get thawed before I leave. And then this right before I leave, I take it out of the freezer and put it in my carry-on bag, which is normally a backpack. So depends on how far you're traveling. I normally never have more than like a 3-hour flight. I try to schedule direct flights so I don't have to have food go bad all day. And that's how I travel. I'm gonna bring my food scale with me. I'm gonna bring my weight scale. I'm gonna bring my food scale with me. That's really important for me because if I go off my plan and I have no idea what I weigh and I'm not weighing my food, how can I hit my goals? But if I weigh what I eat and I weigh myself, then I'm gonna stay on track. So I'm gonna stay on track. I've never done a like actual vacation on a prep before, but I feel like this is gonna be more of a common thing because I plan on prepping the rest of my life. So trying to get used to it. And I'm not really that worried about not eating food. Like I never feel like I'm missing out because right now the show and pro card is way more important than any restaurant or food I could go have. Like I like to go to a destination like a beach or Vegas or something when there's lots of attractions to do besides just eat. Like I don't want to just go on a trip that's just for eating. I'm sure that's what most of us do. And if you're watching this, if you've ever had a vacation, it's always about the food, you know, all you can eat resorts and all you can drink and buffets and the best restaurants, and you want to go and experience these new foods and new cultures. But what about if you just experienced the same trip, more emphasis on experiences, and did things like walking, hiking, visiting landmarks like museums, tourist stuff like shopping, going to shopping, like, I don't know, shopping malls, exploring the city, going to cool gyms. It's just, that's how the fitness community travels. That's how we do it. It's not too hard. We overcomplicate it. You just have to make sure who you're going with isn't just about it for the food and knows your goals. That's like so important. Like my boyfriend, we've been together for 8 years. He knows how important this prep is for me, and he's like, you're gonna be on it. I'm gonna make sure you're on it. And he actually wants to use this trip as a week to jumpstart his health and fitness goals, which most people use vacation to kind of like escape and like eat bad and like relax and not work out. We're like working out every day, twice a day. We actually planned our Airbnb. It's like a 5-minute walk to the beach, and it's a 30-minute exactly walk. This was happened to be by chance, but it worked out in our favor from the gym that we're gonna work out in. So we're gonna walk or ride bikes to the gym there and back, and that will be like an hour of cardio, which is so nice. And I'll get my steps in and I'll get my cardio in for sure. And I don't really have to like waste time doing cardio because we have cardio like on the way to and from the gym. I'm still gonna do 25 minutes on the Stairmaster plus those extra steps. So it's just like extra cardio, which will be nice. And so we're kind of thinking like we're gonna wake up whenever we want, have a nice breakfast, and then go head to the gym in the afternoon, work out for like an hour to 2 hours, walk back for 30 minutes. And then by the time we get back, it'll be like lunchtime. We'll be hungry, eat a little snack, and then go hit the beach for the rest of the day. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And then we're gonna make all of our food and dinners. So we're still gonna have like an emphasis on seafood, but seafood is actually super high protein, super low fat. Like I want shrimp, I want scallops, I want just like cod, or honestly like fresh fish, fresh tilapia, ahi tuna, like all of these things, depending on how you season it. And if you're going with someone who's not on prep, like they just get carbs. So like we're having the same food, like we're gonna have shrimp, but he might have garlic bread and I don't have garlic bread, and I'll just have, you know, we'll have shrimp, vegetables, and he gets the carbs. So that's kind of how we can do it together and make it fun, make the food fun. If we do go out, I already have a plan. Like I can't really eat out, so I'm more so going just to hang out. And I have little like I'm gonna bring my drink pack so I can like drink, and I'm definitely not drinking on this trip. That's one thing that's kind of hard about vacations, is you have to decide if you're going to be drinking or not. I'm 14 weeks out. Recovery is really important, and alcohol for me affects my recovery a lot. So anytime I drink alcohol the next day, I feel like absolute shit. My digestion is off, my weight's up. It's just hard to track progress if you are drinking. So I'm not gonna be drinking, and I'm going to eat my normal foods, which has been fish. I've been eating fish all of August. I don't know why. I just started a fish kick, and I like it. I like it a lot. So 14 weeks out, I will be 14, yeah, I'll be 14/13 weeks out. So I'm still far enough ahead in my prep that it's not critical. Like I still have time to like catch up if anything happens. I'm not saying I'm gonna like fuck up, but you never know when you're traveling. September, I am traveling again. So I am actually going to be 10 weeks out, traveling September 22nd. That will be different, and I will probably make sure I have all of my food cooked, so stay tuned for that video. That will be next month. And October, I don't technically have anything planned for traveling, but something I think it's gonna happen when I'm like 8 to 6 weeks out. I can't tell you about it, but something I probably will be traveling. November, I don't have anything planned yet. And then I will be on Thanksgiving, I'm gonna be 1 week out. So sadly, I will not be able to partake in Thanksgiving this year, but I will literally be 1 week out on Thanksgiving, like 8 days out. So I'm not fucking eating. I don't even know if I'm gonna go to Thanksgiving. Like, I'm gonna be doing cardio. I hope the gyms are open. That's the only concern for me, is I hope the gyms are open. I think they probably will be, but I have my cardio, so I might move my rest day to Thanksgiving and just do cardio that day. I'm already planning ahead, guys. I am like making this prep work, okay? Like, I've had everything planned. Like, this is gonna be the best prep ever. Everything is gonna work out in my favor. It's gonna work out for me. And then after my show, I'll be 2 weeks out from Olympia, which I'm traveling to Olympia, and then it's the end of the year. And then we're going to Mexico in January. So lots of fun things coming, lots of traveling. So if you guys are interested in getting more tips, if I didn't answer anything so far, it's coming on a different video, but this one's kind of weird. I'm gonna vlog on my trip, and I'll give you guys my tips of how we're eating and like show you kind of the meals that we're making while we're in Florida, and I'm really excited for it. So yay. Awesome. So what else am I doing today? Today is a technical rest day. I'm looking over here because this is my calendar. I think this is literally like everything on my calendar. I record like so much shit. I just record all this chicken scratch. This is like how my brain works for prep. I have my morning weigh-in, my night weigh-in, how much cardio I have to do, what days I need to do cardio, what type of cardio I need to do. If I have stuff going on, I put it on the calendar. I have travel on here. I have glutes, back glutes, shoulders, like I have my workouts. Today is a technical, today is a rest day. I woke up at 146.4 pounds this morning. So last week I was 146.6, and on Tuesday I was 146.6. I'm down 0.2 pounds, but my goal for this week was to hit 145.1. So because I am not quite there yet, I know that I need to increase my activity. So today is not gonna be a lot of resting, honestly. I'm gonna probably just get some steps. And you have to take your prep into your own hands. Sometimes that means swapping exercises that you feel more. Sometimes that means monitoring yourself. Like, if you're not hungry and you don't need, like, kind of hard to explain. As a seasoned competitor, I can do this, but I don't like to give this advice out to new competitors, because you should follow your plan exactly as is, but your coach is not always going to be there during the prep. So you have to make your prep work for you. If you don't feel an exercise compared to a different exercise, but it hits the same thing, just swap it out. And that's not necessarily something that you need to get your coach's approval. There's certain staple exercises like hip thrusts. I'm not just gonna swap out hip thrusts because I don't feel it or don't wanna do it. It's something like dumbbell RDLs versus barbell RDLs or cable RDLs. And sometimes I'll do them, sometimes I'll add extra sets. Like if I'm feeling really good in a movement, I just might throw in an extra set of something fun. If I'm like really engaging in my glutes, my hamstrings, like I don't want to lose that mind to muscle connection. So I might just knock out a few reps and a few extra sets. Same thing with steps. Like right now is a rest day, so technically in the past I would literally not move all day, not do any cardio, but it's about being consistent for my body. I want all the food that I'm eating today to start to digest, and I'm gonna cook, I'm gonna eat my meals. Nothing changes with my diet today. Yeah, so nothing really changes with my diet today other than I'm getting some extra meat. I'm gonna try to hit 10K steps, which would be about an hour of walking straight. I'm pretty sure it's like an hour of walking. So I'm gonna do that outside. Why not? The shreds are coming back. I can definitely see some more definition. I can tell because this neck vein, I don't know why, but for me, like, it's so crazy. Like when I train and I get really lean, it just, this vein right here comes out, and I have this vein in my forehead that's like right here when I get super lean. Like my face is already leaned down a little bit. I don't have as chubby as cheeks as I did in the past videos. If you guys go look back, you can see my face was a little bit fatter. Same thing with like my shoulders. I can see like a little bit of striations going on. so that's cool. We always treat my prep like we are further out, or like we're closer to the show than I actually am. So I'm technically 14 weeks out from the actual show, but we want to be ready by 12 weeks out or less. So I'm like 10 to 12 weeks out from when I need to be peeled, ready to go, which is not a lot of weeks, but a lot can happen. A lot can happen in a week. A lot can happen in a day, but a week and then times 10 weeks, there's like, you can drop 20 pounds. Like there's so much, you can look completely different in a prep. So I'm starting prep, but I haven't really seen those changes. When I get about 8 weeks out, so like next month, I will be able to visually see lines appear every single week. Right now, it's just overall body fat, just kind of getting off the body fat layer by layer. So I don't see a lot of, changes right now each week, except for with weight and measurements. My glutes are fat. My glutes have not changed, guys. I'm like 100 and, or I'm 100. My glutes are like 38.5, 39 inches, which is, that's thick. That's pretty thick. Most of the pros I do suits for are like 34 to 36 inches. So I have to get my glutes leaner so they look fuller, which means they're gonna look like they're deflated, but on stage, they will look amazing. While you were away, I went ahead and put all my BCAAs and pump stuff into little baggies, and they're just so cute. So I normally do 3 scoops of a BCAA powder every single day with breakfast, pre-workout, and post-workout. So 3 times a day. So I just put 3 scoops into a baggie, so I know that each baggie of BCAAs is for 1 day. And then I take a non-stimulant pump product, which is kind of like pre-workout without the caffeine. So I just put 7 scoops in there because I'm gonna be there for 7 days. So I just put that in there. I put all of my protein powder, and then I have some of these Crystal Light kind of fun sticks so I can have some cocktails on the beach. And I wanted to show you guys what else. If you're going on a beach trip, what you need. Tanning oil. So I have darker skin than most. Like I can tan really easy. So I'm gonna wear, it has SPF, but it's a tanning oil. So once I'm gonna put on sunscreen on like my face and shoulders and chest, but the rest of this, I'm getting some tanning oil. So I got some tanning oil, and then this is the best stuff in the entire world. If you've ever had a sunburn, or if you just like stuff that smells good, this is the Hawaiian Tropic After Sun Moisturizer. It has aloe vera and like shea butter in it, and you get really dry with salt water, so always have lotion. And then cute little, then my boyfriend is like translucently white. Like he is so pale. He is so pale, but he does tan easily eventually. But I mean, this boy wears, he's like, has a farmer's tan. He has his shirts, so his arms are tan from like here down. He's tan from like here on the back of his neck, but this main part and like his feet, because he always has socks on, and his shoes are so white. So he is going to get burnt if he does not put sunscreen on. So this Sport Copper Tone, it is 4-in-1 performance sweat heat water protection 70. So SPF 70, I'm pretty sure, don't quote me, but SPF 70 refers to the amount of minutes before you need to reapply. So like SPF 15, it's gonna work for 15 minutes. SPF 70 is gonna be good for 70 minutes before you need to apply. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. And then cute little shampoo bottles. Like I love these little miniature bottles. So we went to Walmart and we just got some face wash and some shampoo and some conditioner. That's pretty much the only thing that I am bringing. And then I'm bringing all the swimsuits. I'm bringing tons of swimsuits. I'm bringing a water bottle, and we're bringing a speaker, a portable speaker, so we can listen to music on the beach. Our Airbnb has like towels and stuff like that. So that's really it. It's honestly been the easiest trip to pack for because it's not heavy. Like I have flip-flops, swimsuits, and dresses. And then like this is my food and my food scale and my weight scale. And then I am bringing like my lifting belt and stuff like that. But other than that, I've traveled a lot over this year. This year, I've literally traveled so much. I couldn't even tell you all the places I've traveled, not to brag or anything. No, like really, I'm just grateful that I've been able to travel so much this year. But because I've been able to travel so much, I've kind of learned how to pack. Like honestly, packing for efficiency, only bringing the amount of outfits that you actually plan to use, trying to re-wear stuff as much as you can. So like your plain outfit, no one cares what you look like on the airplane. Like wear the same outfit that you wear there on the way home. One set of pajamas is good enough, just rewear that pair. And there is a washer and dryer in our Airbnb, but like I don't need to bring like 10 pairs of shoes. I don't need to bring like 10 and 20 different outfits per day. Just like bring the essentials, and a lot of times I end up wearing a lot less than I even planned. Like my workout outfit might just be my everyday outfit plus a swimsuit. So yeah, I've learned a lot while traveling. And the biggest lesson that I've learned while traveling, like on prep and while traveling on dieting and stuff like that, is that you can make anything work. You can make it work, and no matter what, like there's always gonna be a grocery store. Like 9 times out of 10, there's going to be a grocery store wherever you're going. So whatever you forget, you can get at a grocery store. And if you actually plan to go to a grocery store, then you don't have to pack as much stuff with you, which is kind of a nice thing. The only thing, like I said, is that protein. As long as you have your protein and like veggies, you can like protein, like chicken. It's kind of hard if you don't have like a stove or an oven or an air fryer, but you can get pre-cooked meat, which is not the best, or you could travel with tuna, which doesn't taste very good, but you can make it work. Like carbs, you can have oats, you can have dry oats, you can have rice cakes, you can do protein powder, protein bars, and then once you get there, like vegetables, grabbing like I always do shredded lettuce, because I don't really want to wait to cook the food, so I just have like a bag of shredded lettuce plus some like meat. I don't know, it's pretty easy for me to stay clean on a diet, but we will see. And thank you guys for watching this portion of the video. I am going to finish cooking, and then I'm gonna go on a walk outside, and that's all that I have for you. In the next video, I will be in Florida, so okay, look at this sexy tilapia. That is the best tilapia you will probably ever taste, is pan cooked. Wow, she's juicy. She's tilapia. She's low fat, but she's so good. I love tilapia. I don't know, there's a lot of people that hate on tilapia. I am not one of those people. I do not care. I do not care at all. I like shrimp. I like tilapia. It's super good. Made it to the Airbnb. This is so cute. The kitchen is super cute. And there's a little stove and fridge. And then outside, there's this little cute patio with some chairs. And then they have a table. And then they have all sorts of they have like a grill that we can use. And the beach is literally like right around the corner. So I'll show you inside. We have our room, cute, with little fishes and bathroom. And then there's like a kid's room. Super cute. We're gonna go to the grocery store and then hang out. 2, we're headed to the beach. We just had lunch. I made us some mahi and asparagus, and now we're headed to the beach. What's up, YouTube? So I'm literally in this little cute little setup. We have this tent, so our Airbnb gave us this little tent. They have a bunch of like beach chair accessories. So I'm gonna give you guys some advice of how to travel and prep and still stay on plan, stay on target. I'm on a contest prep, and I know a lot of you guys wanted advice on how to stay lean during a diet. Like, I'm on vacation, I'm on the beach, and you know, so we did an Airbnb. Our Airbnb is a 2-minute walk to the beach, so literally around the corner. It's a location. Pick an Airbnb with a kitchen. The kitchen is so important, especially for food. We went on the first day here, we went to this Publix, which is literally like, and it's an 8-minute walk, so we're getting a lot of meat because we're walking a lot. We didn't rent a car. We just planned things really close together. It's in walking distance, so we just go to the Publix. We only bring what we can, we only buy what we can carry, and then we go each day to kind of figure out what we want to eat. But when we went here, I got just like fresh vegetables, fresh food, fresh ingredients for breakfast. So I'm still doing the same breakfast: egg white omelet with spinach. I had some oatmeal packs, those are really easy, and then everything is seafood. I still wanted to experience seafood here, so we went to the deli counter and got fresh. I got mahi for today. Yesterday we did shrimp, like huge jumbo shrimp, and I just been cooking. Like, I've got some fresh lemons, some seasoning. Like, we've been having really amazing food, but we still feel great about ourselves, and you don't have to tip. It's actually gonna end up saving you money in the long term, because we've had literally like fresh shrimp, like jumbo shrimp, asparagus, like all this good stuff. And if we were to go out to eat, it's gonna cost us at least 25 bucks a meal plus tip. So it's like 50 bucks a meal times set, like it just starts adding up unnecessarily. So if you're gonna spend anything, like spend on a location in your Airbnb, and then you can save money if you don't go out to eat. I'm planning to go out to eat twice, and I'm going to macro swap it in there to make it fit for me. It's not a refeed. I do have one 800 calorie refeed that I'm going to use in conjunction with me eating out. Like, my calories right now are 1500 still, so it's not like I have a ton of calories. It's just pretty much meat and vegetables. I'm actually not hungry because I'm distracted. There's also a gym. It's called AMI Fitness that we went to. It's really cute. We got a 7-day pass, so make sure you look up a gym before you go. Sometimes hotels have them. There just happened to be like a really cute local gym. 45 bucks for an entire week, which is like 5 bucks a day. Not bad at all. I have everything I need. The only thing that they don't have is a Stairmaster. They have cardio equipment, which is like a treadmill and an elliptical. So I'm supposed to be doing 5 times 25 on the stairs, but instead I'm doing incline, high incline walking to try to create that same calorie burn, which only for a week, it's not gonna make that big of a difference on my progress. And then what else are we doing to stay healthy? Yeah, I brought protein powder, I brought supplements. Like, my routine did not really change. My NEAT is high. Like, I've already hit 10,000 steps. Our gym, we walk to the gym. It takes us 30 minutes to get there, and then 30 minutes back. Plus I did cardio. So it's like, I just set myself up to have an amazing trip, to be able to relax. Like, my body is super relaxed. I woke up yesterday, I was 145, or this morning, I was 145 pounds. Yesterday morning, we got up at 3 a.m. and I was 148 pounds, and I was kind of like, okay, I didn't really fully digest everything. I had a lot of stress last 2 nights ago before we traveled, and then when I got here at the end of the day after eating everything, I was 149 pounds going to bed, so that was a good sign. I'm trying to hit 144 pounds this week to stay on track with prep. I definitely think that can happen. And I gotta go to the ocean. So this is my boyfriend and I's 8-year anniversary trip, and it sucks that I'm on prep, but not really, because we get to spend time together. So he's calling me into the ocean. I'm gonna go swim with him. You can make it happen. You just have to, how bad do you want it? And really ask yourself those questions. is it better for you and your family if you reschedule? Like, my boyfriend is amazing and he's gonna make it work for me because he knows I have really big goals. But if your family, like, sometimes you have kids and family and like maybe a significant other that's not as supportive, then maybe it's a better time for you guys to reschedule, or just like understand, you just have to really explain to them that it's not always about the food and it can be activity based. So I'm gonna go swim in the ocean and enjoy my vacation, but I thought I would just do a couple vlog clips of how to stay in shape, how to travel on vacation. I will be doing a more in-depth, like, this is a weird trip because I'm going to a beach, but I will be going to the San Antonio Pro-Am show in September in about a month, and I'm gonna be packing all of my food. So that's a video you guys should stay tuned for, because I'll show you exactly like how to do it if you're not able to get an Airbnb and like cook your food fresh. So bye. Oh, don't forget, this is my suit. This suit is from Angel Competition Bikinis. It's a practice suit. It is the DIY practice suit, and I have cheetah print with the matte aqua blue on the outside, and this is what I'm wearing today. So I'm gonna go get tan and see you later. So what are we gonna do tonight?
I don't know.
Maybe dinner? We already worked out today. And hanging out at the beach for the rest of the day.